Hello, so I got a question from Ben Johnson. I guess I made a video that was pretty popular that basically talked about how I went about saying, I love tinnitus. It's so great. It's a beautiful sound. And then that helped me to habituate to tinnitus. And he wanted to say, like, how often were you saying this? And, you know, how long did it take for you to get where you felt a lot better? And so I have to say that I think the speed at which you get better is going to be in direct relationship to the speed at which you believe what you are saying. So, my last video right before this one was about acupuncture and subjectivity. And the effectiveness of acupuncture may have a very close correlation to how well you believe the acupuncture will actually help you. Which is kind of puts us in quite a dilemma if we're the thinking type of person. we think so much about all the possibilities that could happen. The tinnitus could get worse. This could be a medical problem. This could be all kinds of things that could limit the quality of our life for the rest of our life, and we're going to be in this sad state for forever and ever. So, and I don't say that jokingly. I'm serious. So it really is a direct correlation to how you believe what you say to yourself. And what I've been trying to get through to a lot of people is that you believe things that actually are not true or need not be true. So when you first get tinnitus, it can be quite terrible and horrifying because you for the obvious reasons, you've got this sound that you didn't have before. And it can seem really, really bad. And then it so occupies your thoughts that your brain is always calculating, always in an anxious state, calculating what you could do about it, how you can make it go away, but you become obsessed. So then we could interpret that to mean that you're thinking too much, right? But it's so is acute the right word here? It's so embedded in you, and it can be embedded in you very quickly that you're just constantly thinking about it. So then the way the brain interprets that information is that it has to keep thinking about it. We got to do something about this. We got to stop it. Somehow there's got to be a way, right? So then subjectively, our brain interprets this is a very loud noise. This is a very bad noise. I shouldn't sleep. I got to stay awake. I've got to keep thinking about this until I find it. But subjectively, the noise is very loud. So it can happen quite quickly that you can get where you don't notice it. I'm not going to say in one day, but you can develop the habit of not thinking about it so much. You can develop the habit of seeing it in a new light. And the more you can believe that you said to yourself, the faster you're going to habituate to the tinnitus. So you see how subjective this is, though. It's kind of, I don't want to go into any areas that are too controversial, but it's kind of like religion in a way. If you believe in that religion, whatever religion that is, then you believe it. But if you question it and you question it and you question it, then you're never going to believe in that religion, are you? But if you just believe, then it starts to happen. And is that a lie, or maybe it's a lie that you choose not to believe in the possibility that your tinnitus could be better? You choose not to believe that it's subjective, that it's very objective, right? So there's a lot of thought here that and we get so into our thoughts that we fail to just so go back to that video you just watched and think about it. If you could more just say, oh, I love the sound, it's beautiful. I'm just sitting here, it's like a waterfall. It's nice and relaxing and calm. I don't know what sound you have, but maybe something like that. And So whenever you think about it, you have a good thought about it, and I know you may not be able to do that on day one, but the more you can just keep encouraging that thought and not having those thoughts. And I think I've made some videos about don't think this, don't think this, don't think about elephants, right? And then you can't think, you have to think about elephants, right? So the strategies are either change the negative thought into a positive one, or divert your attention to another worthy thought, that like a hobby or a sport or something interesting to you. But just, we have to develop new patterns that help to drop this pattern of constantly thinking about it in a negative way. So if you can't stop thinking about it, then start making those statements from that video. I love tinnitus, it's beautiful, all that stuff. And if you say it enough times with enthusiasm, it can happen pretty quickly if you can believe. So I'm trying to change your religion here, right? A little bit, to believe that it's possible. You can, just in that last video, your brain interprets information and it creates what you perceive to be as sound. Sound is just a vibration. Your brain is interpreting what that vibration is. So how do you want to interpret it? Well, change what you say about it. That's what that video, the one you commented on, is about. So, that's my thinking. That's my, some ideas for you. I'm just one guy. So, you can agree or disagree, but I'm just telling you what I think. And hopefully it'll help you. So best wishes, Ben.